Dillon works it down ground again, looking for Craig. Can't find that player, but Craig used his body beautifully. Over it goes to Seacamp. Seacamp down ground looking for Dunstan. Dunstan's got a direct shot at goal. Should register the major, and does.
Davies to the front spot. Button.
Curly ran into the big Howard then.
Actually, it was Finneman, the Norwood wingman.
Yeah, you're right.
John Wynn, and a little bit of pushing and shoving there, after one of his teammates, Nicholson, picking himself wearily up from the turf, and Nicholson to get the free kick. Towards centre wing, looking for Bagshaw. He'll get the free kick.
Went into the back of Bagshaw twice. No doubt about what he meant to do. And Bagshaw retaliated while he was laying on the ground. He won't do much damage that way. But Johnny Wynn had the jump at Bagshaw, no doubt about it. Got a grin all over his face. The free kick, of course, is Bagshaw's.
Towards the centre position. Howard behind there. Howard judged it well. Bounces nicely. Nelson goes out of the way. Dunstan was the player that did it nice. Well, over it goes again to Bagshaw. Bagshaw's long raking hand pass finds Davies. Davies over to Nelson again. Good football, Sturt. They work it down nicely through Howard. Howard's kicked down towards the forward pocket. Whelan unattended. And good play from the double blue. Oti passed a player. He should kick a goal, but he doesn't. And in fact, out of on the full.
I think Oti's hurt himself too, trying to dodge around. Very slow in getting up. Tried to dodge and back move and limping all the time now as he runs back. In fact, he can barely run. He's down.
Taken in defence, worked down by Rosser onto Woodcock. Phil Sanders in pursuit of him, but it's Woodcock that thumps it down towards Dillon, and Dillon marking very well at centre half forward.
Oti's off.
Well, I don't know what. It's bad luck for the double blues, isn't it? But anyway, he's confused the players and myself alike. Down towards Dunstan. Dunstan playing well in this first term.
Very well.
One of the three recruits from Victoria. Recruits is hardly the word. One of the three prizes from Victoria to join the Redlegs. There's a great mark, and it looks like the full forward, Michael Annie, and that will be the first time he's had a clear grab at the ball and marked it. Handballs onto Bagshaw. This is Bagshaw's caper, opening up this loose man, gives it to Caper. Handballs on, finds Bagshaw again, trying to create another opening, wins after him, won't let up, tackles him now as he forces the ball into the forward pocket to Whelan, to Noonan. Noonan's looking for a Guernsey, sees one in Wild, but it's Nicholson nipping in front. Wild's got it now, trying to get onto his left leg to Noonan. Hooks it very high. Sure, that Guernsey. It's Brendan Howard. Pushes it to the side to Miles, and Howard will get the free kick.
Pope in trouble in case he didn't have possession of the ball. Miles, Leonard towards Whelan. Whelan should take the mark, and he does. Graham's kick. Taylor underneath it. Beautiful judge mark there by Taylor.
Beautifully judged. Had his player covered.
Taylor's kicked down towards a half-back flank. Over the top, Davies. Beautiful. Great mark.
The back pocket towards centre wing, and one of the marks of the day when Big Curly got up there, and that one would rival the mark in the first term taken by Davies. Look at that tap down to Bagshaw. A couple of the best in the business. Bagshaw back to Davies, tried to sell it down, back to Bagshaw. Bagshaw running through centre wing now, creating havoc as he goes down to the forward lines. A kick to the forward line is Whelan there, it's through, not onto the boot, and rush through for one behind.
Woodcock's forward, looking for Klump over it, Klump takes it. Hunt got over that very well. Well done, Hunt. Sanders to Klump. Klump in towards the centre position to Davies. Davies emerging as a top player this afternoon on to Noonan. These two combined very cleverly, and there's a big long kick from Mickey Noonan. It's a beautiful kick. Whelan over the top, and a great mark for Whelan.
Forward ruck's thrashed at this stage. Handball away from Michael Taylor towards Stazanowski. He's a bother. There's Greg, makes the mistake, tries to go back and tackle, but lets Leonard get away. This could be a goal as Davies gives it out to Graham. Graham back to Leonard, running into an open goal, jams onto his boot.
Oh, well done, good.
Bagshaw immediately puts it down the area of Casey and front Klump. Good mark, real good mark. Wild button, Craig Noonan. Pass Woodcock, over towards Seacamp. Seacamp to Craig, back to Seacamp. Good football there by Norwood. Seacamp has a shot at the goals, and by gee, they needed that.
Good goal, that Rod Seacamp.
Flank for Norwood to the half-forward line. Davies again, and he's just too good. Wild in the front spot. Off hands Casey.
left-handers. Kick towards centre-half forward. Michael Graham over the back. That's a good mark. A real good mark from taken by Howard. On to Bergen again. Over to Leonard. Leonard rode that beautifully. On it goes to Davies. He deserves that applause. Davies steadying. Out goes the hand pass again to Tony Bergen. Bergen over to Casey. Casey on to Graham. And Graham hits the post. Leonard's short little kick over was very, very neat, as Wally May has told you. Klump. Well done, Ross Dillon, but back goes Klump. Ross Dillon's there as well. Miles. Well played, Ross Dillon. That was a good...
Curly started the day very strongly to the half-forward line. Oh, Sanders! Virtual.
Backed up very well. Kick forward by Olsen. Straight down to John Wynn. 15 metres against Sandy Nelson, who evidently was a little too aggressive on John Wynn. And that's certainly an unusual situation for someone to be too aggressive on John Wynn.
John Wynn then putting on a bit of a performance, but it was a good mark, Ian. He got in front of Sandy and takes him doing it. A nice kick.
That's a good kick from John Wynn. Nothing wrong with that arthritic ankle of his. Greg works his way to the front spot, but it's Davies again with a lovely tap over. Taken over there by Lloyd. On to Bagshaw. He's tackled. Still gets the effective hand pass in, but Lloyd doesn't handle it terribly well. Back goes Bagshaw then. Back up to his feet. Lost it. Goes back after possession again. He's still got it. And away he goes. The mark of a champion. The magical Paul Bagshaw. Mr. Bruce on to Dunstan. Dunstan tackles severely by Sims, and that was a good tackle.
Here's the hand pass from Bergen over towards Bagshaw. Bagshaw's game in this final term has been quieter than it has in the other terms. There's a beautiful kick from him, and look at it go straight to the Guernsey on the half-forward flank. A hard one there as Greenslade goes down.
In to discuss this game tomorrow on the Channel 9 football show will be the coach of Norwood, Bob Hammond, and of course the club representative from Sturt is Sandy Nelson. And it's Brendan Howard taking the ball forward, and it's marked down there very quickly by Wild. On to Casey again. Back up here by Bergen, the All-Australian. On it goes to Greenslade. Greenslade should kick a goal, but doesn't.
Well,
Stephen Curley kicks it out towards Woodcock. Over the top, Howard. Lovely mark. Kept his eye on the ball. Perfect mark.
and there we see Woodcock being outclassed on that same position, and he's throwing dirt at the player on the mark by the look of it. Well,
another big mark.